Chapter 11. You are listening at novelfull.audio. At this time, hundreds of meters away, the silver-backed gray wolf also discovered Qin Feng. One person and one wolf confront each other. Woo woo woo. A strange sound came from the throat of the silver-backed gray wolf. The green wolf eyes stared coldly at Qin Feng. With contempt in his eyes, it could see that Qin Feng was just a level 1 human. A tiny level 1 human is no match for it, not to mention level 1, even level 3 humans may not be its opponents. What's ridiculous is that this little level 1 human actually broke into its territory. It's going to tear this human being into pieces. Ouch! A low cry. The silver-backed gray wolf dodged and rushed towards Qin Feng. The speed was frighteningly fast, leaving only an afterimage. In just a few seconds, the silver-backed gray wolf rushed hundreds of meters and reached Qin Feng. That speed is 10 times faster than the most powerful sprinter on Blue Star, and much faster than Qin Feng. The strong wind blew against my face, carrying a fishy stench. The silver-backed gray wolf opened its bloody mouth and bit Qin Feng's neck directly. Qin Feng was horrified. At the critical moment, he made a mistake in his steps and swayed slightly. If the speed cannot be compared, then it is faster than the reaction speed. In just a moment, Qin Feng narrowly avoided the bite. At the same time, a white light flashed, and the knife fell from his hand. He slashed the wolf's head with his knife. Under the madness of power, the power of that knife was frightening. Dang! There was a sound like gold and iron. The knife only left a white mark on the wolf's head, but did not break the defense. On the contrary, Qin Feng was shocked so much that his arms went numb, and his whole body was shaken so much that he took several steps back. Damn it! Is this wolf head so hard? It's just a big piece of iron. Qin Feng was greatly surprised. The silver-backed gray wolf was also dizzy from the knife attack. He took a few steps back, his whole head buzzing. It shook its head, and it took a while to regain its clarity, and then looked at Qin Feng with a horrified look on its face. The humans in front of us are very different from the humans before. Although he is only level 1, he is actually stronger than many level 3 humans. At this thought, it looked solemn and no longer dared to look down upon it. In this way, one man and one wolf faced each other again. Qin Feng also looked cautious. This wolf's head is so hard that he can't break it with a knife, so how can he kill it? By the way, it is often said that wolves are like tofu kidneys with copper heads and iron backs. Its hardest part is its head, followed by its back, and its weakest point is its waist. Thinking of this, Qin Feng's eyes suddenly lit up. Ouch! At this moment, the giant wolf came over again, more ferocious than the last time. In the blink of an eye, the giant wolf pounced in front of Qin Feng, its mouth open with blood, and the smell of fishy smell assaulted his nose. Qin Feng quickly turned sideways to avoid the bite, and at the same time he got close to the side of the giant wolf, looking for the weak point in its waist. When the giant wolf missed the attack, he looked back and clawed at Qin Feng's chest. The claw wind arrives in an instant. It's so fast that people can't react. With the power of the giant wolf's claws, it can completely disembowel a person. At the critical moment, Qin Feng swayed. Bah! There was a sound of cloth breaking. That claw left 3 shallow scratches on Qin Feng's chest, which caused burning pain. Qin Feng also used this to go around to the side of the giant wolf. With a flash of cold light, he raised his knife and dropped it. Tsk. Click. Bloody light shot out. The knife easily cut through the lower waist and finally got stuck in the gap between the giant wolf's spine. Ouch! The giant wolf was in pain, screamed, and struggled forward. Qin Feng also stepped back and pulled the steel knife downwards, widening the wound. Blood spurted out, internal organs and intestines rolled out, and the scene was very bloody. The giant wolf roared miserably, dragging its intestines and trying to escape. Evil beast! Can you escape? Qin Feng took advantage of the victory and pursued him. When the giant wolf saw Qin Feng chasing after him, his eyes were frightened, and he quickly looked up to the sky and roared. Ouch! Oh! That long roar could be heard for miles around, filled with anxiety and grief. Soon, the howls of evil wolves were heard from 4 or 5 directions within a few miles. Qin Feng was shocked. It turned out that this guy was calling his companions. He suddenly remembered that when he checked the giant wolf information earlier, it had a feature of calling out the same kind. Ouch! Ouch! At this time, The howling of wolves in the distance was getting closer and closer. Apparently, those bad wolves are coming to help. He had to get rid of the silver-backed gray wolf before the pack of wolves arrived. Thinking of this, he sped up and chased after him. The silver-backed gray wolf had been seriously injured and its limbs were weak. There was no way he could escape. In just a moment, Qin Feng caught up with the giant wolf, slashed wildly with his sword, and killed it. Buzz. Then, a dazzling white light flew from the wolf corpse and poured into his body, successfully killed the level 1 silverback gray wolf, mutated, and obtained plus 100 energy points. Your level is promoted to level 2. Your strength index increases by 10 points. Your agility index increases by 10 points. Increase your body mass index by 10 points. Your energy index increases by 10 points. You get 5 points of free attributes. At this moment, Qin Feng's whole body lit up with white light, and a warm feeling spread throughout his body, making him extremely comfortable. After a while, the light disappeared. He slowly opened his eyes with a look of ecstasy. Aha! Upgraded. He finally reached level 2. At this moment, he clearly felt that he had become stronger. The whole person became stronger, no longer the thin body before. Even the skin becomes smooth and delicate, has a healthy luster, and is full of the beauty of muscle assembly lines. It can be seen that upgrading can strengthen physical fitness and bring tangible benefits to people. This also reminds him that this is a real world, not a virtual game. As long as he continues to upgrade and become stronger, one day he will be able to fly to the sky, escape from the earth, and gain eternal life. Having said that, from level 1 to level 2, each index increases by 10 points, and there are also 5 free attribute points. This suddenly widens the distance between level 2 and level 1. Qin Feng just wanted to check his information. At this moment, the white light lit up again on the wolf corpse, and a black treasure box emerged. Successfully killed the silverback gray wolf. Explode the black iron treasure chest. Exploded. Finally exploded. Ha ha. Qin Feng looked at the black iron treasure box with a look of ecstasy. With a 1% explosion rate, he actually exploded. What a good luck. Chapter 12. You are listening at NaVoFull.audio. Qin Feng stepped forward excitedly and picked up the treasure box. Black iron treasure chest, 98% chance of getting a first level item, 2% chance of getting a second level item. I wonder what items can be found in this treasure chest. Qin Feng didn't think much and opened the treasure box directly. Buzz. A burst of white light came on, the treasure box disappeared, and Qin Feng had a long sword with a black handle and a white blade in his hand. It looked like a samurai sword. Very cool. The treasure chest was opened successfully. Obtained the second level item, Blood Wolf Saber. Blood Wolf Saber, made of titanium alloy, fused with wolf essence and blood, hard texture, extremely sharp, attack power plus 15, wound tier plus 100%. A second level item was actually released. Qin Feng was ecstatic again. There was a 2% chance of opening a second level item, but he hit it again. He is so lucky and full of surprises. Maybe he is the first person in this novice area to have second level equipment. Qin Feng couldn't put it down and stroked the Blood Wolf Saber, feeling the cold air emanating from the white blade, which was particularly biting. The quality of this knife is much better than the steel knife in his hand. Its attack power is plus 15, which is a full 10 attack points higher than the level 1 steel sword. Even better. It also has a side property. Wound tear plus 100%. After being injured by this knife, the wound will be difficult to heal and will cause continuous damage. Good. Good. What a great knife. Qin Feng stroked the blade with a look of joy. Then, he packed the steel knife in his hand with several other steel knives and carried it on his back. At this point, he exchanged his shot for a cannon and finally had a decent piece of equipment. After finishing this, he came to the body of the silverback gray wolf and began to extract. Endless extraction successful. Gained 3 points of agility attribute. Qin Feng was surprised. The mutated ferocious beast is different. It suddenly provides him with 3 attributes, which is much stronger than the ordinary level 1 ferocious beast. Ouch woo. At this moment, several wolf howls were heard not far away. Qin Feng quickly looked up and saw 5 prairie gray wolves running towards this direction. They heard the howl of the silverback gray wolf and came to help. Just in time, Qin Feng was overjoyed. He picked up the blood wolf sword and rushed towards the wolves. Now that his level has increased and his strength has greatly increased, he can just verify it. Besides, the prairie gray wolf is an ordinary level 1 ferocious beast, and its strength is not comparable to that of level 1. Super mutant ferocious beast. Even if 5 heads join forces, he is not afraid. In just a moment, the two sides meet. The battle is about to break out. A bad wolf pounces first. Whoa! Qin Feng directly slashes with a knife. The light of the knife cuts through the sky. Click! Bloody light burst. The knife started from the hardest skull and cut all the way to the buttocks, splitting the wolf in half. The process was extremely smooth, without any stagnation. What a knife! Qin Feng was delighted and rushed to kill again. Go up, just like chopping melons and vegetables, one knife at a time, chopping up the pack of wolves. For a moment, the wolves in the field screamed and blood flew everywhere. Successfully kill the level 1 prairie gray wolf and gain plus 30 energy points. Successfully kill the level 1 prairie gray wolf and gain plus 30 energy points. Successfully kill the level 1 prairie gray wolf and gain plus 30 energy points. One after another white light of energy flew out from the wolf corpses and poured into Qin Feng's body. A warm and comfortable feeling washed over his body one after another. In just a moment, he killed all 5 evil wolves. One person kills 5 wolves. Less than 3 minutes before and after. Unparalleled combat power. A breeze blows, the grassland is like the sea, the waves are undulating, and the skirts of the clothes are dancing with the wind. The thick smell of blood wafted in the air. Qin Feng glanced at the wolf corpses on the ground indifferently, and then carefully wiped the blood on the blade. These prairie gray wolves are of no use to him. They have already been fully withdrawn by him, and there is no value in further withdrawals. However, he killed 5 wolves in a row and gained 150 energy points, which greatly accelerated his upgrade progress. I don't know, what level and progress is he at now? Thinking of this, Qin Feng opened the properties panel. Name, Qin Feng.level, level 2, 220/300, reputation, 1. Strength, 30, strength crazy, D level, agility, 34, speed enhancement, E level, physique, 38, resistance to poison plus 100%, no talent yet, energy, 44, supervision of vision, level E, enhanced sense of smell, level F, natal talent, endless extraction, SSS-level, skill, eye of true seeing. Combat strength assessment, 3 stars. Free attributes, 5 is good. Good. After reading the data, Qin Feng was very happy. His combat power evaluation has reached 3 stars. In terms of overall strength, it can definitely reach 5 stars. 5 stars is the strength of a level 3 ferocious beast. By the way, I still have 5 free attributes. How should I add this? After thinking for a while, Qin Feng planned to add more after a while. Anyway, he is not in a hurry to add more now. At this moment, he glanced at the attribute panel again and was stunned. Under the level column, a reputation actually appeared. He actually has 1 reputation point. Where did this reputation come from? With a thought in his mind, he switched to the Tiandao light screen homepage. Sure enough, there was a new announcement on the light screen homepage. Announcement. Newcomer Qin Feng has completed his first kill on a level 1 mutant beast and will be rewarded with 1 reputation point. Reminder, reputation is extremely precious. When the reputation reaches a certain standard, you will be blessed by heaven. Reminder, only the person who kills the level 1 mutant beast for the first time can gain reputation. If someone subsequently kills a level 1 mutated ferocious beast, they will not be able to gain reputation. Seeing this, he suddenly realized and his eyes were filled with joy. There was too much information before and he didn't notice the announcement. Interesting. Qin Feng smiled slightly and entered the chat channel. There was already a lively chat inside. Wow! Boss Qin Feng actually killed a level 1 mutant beast and gained 1 reputation point. Yes. He should be the first person to have prestige. Reputation seems to be very useful. If you accumulate it to a certain level, you will be blessed by heaven. Yes. I really envy that Qin Feng. That as soon as these words were said, several people with sour tone appeared in the comments. Are level 1 mutated ferocious beasts powerful? Why don't I feel great? I also think it's definitely not as good as a level 2 ferocious beast. Let me see, any level 2 strong man with a few level 1s can kill a level 1 mutated ferocious beast. Pity. This has already been conquered first. If we kill the level 1 mutated ferocious beast, we won't gain any reputation. It can only be said that Qin Feng was very lucky to encounter the level 1 mutated beast first. And my level ranking is obviously higher than Qin Feng, but I have no chance to encounter the mutant beast. The person who said this was a level 2 strongman named Lu Yuan. Boss upstairs, as soon as the reputation announcement came out, I took a look at Qin Feng's ranking. He was ranked 11th. How high is your ranking? Lu Yuan, I ranked 9th. Wow. It turns out the guy upstairs is the 9th boss. Congratulations, little brother. Boss Lu Yuan is ranked higher than Qin Feng, so Boss Lu Yuan must be able to kill the mutated ferocious beast. I am very sure of that. The higher the ranking, the stronger the strength. Boss Lu Yuan, do you need a younger brother? I want to hang out with you. Boss Lu Yuan, I also want to kill the mutated ferocious beasts with you. Brother Lu Yuan, my little sister, please take care of me. At this time, the chat area was completely heated. Many people were flattering Lu Yuan. It seemed that as long as Lu Yuan took action, he could easily kill the level 1 mutant beast, but at this moment, a new announcement appeared. Announcement. Level 1 novice Chen Lin was killed by the level 1 mutated ferocious beast Tusker Boar. Announcement. Level 1 novice Wei Bo was killed by a level 1 mutated ferocious beast with tusked wild boar. Announcement. Level 1 novice Wang Xiaoxiao was killed by a level 1 mutated beast with tusked wild boar. Announcement. Level 2 novice Lu Yunchang was killed by a level 1 mutated beast with tusked wild boar. 4 died at once. Everyone was shocked. In just such a short period of time, the level 1 mutant beast killed 4 people in a row, one of whom was a level 2 strong man. Oh my god. It turns out that the level 1 mutated ferocious beast is so powerful. The entire chat channel fell silent instantly. Faloo's 18th anniversary brand upgrade gives back to readers. Recharge 100 and get 500 VIP points. Grab a deposit now. Activity time, August 10th to August 20th.